we're gonna get started then. Well, welcome in everyone to the
Proxy Podcast.
And
welcome in everyone to episode 4 of the Proxy Podcast. We have lots of very fun guests today. I'm hosting today because I've been told to host, even though I was not prepared to host. So here I am. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Introduce yourselves. Who are you?
Is that me? It's flipped for me, so I think.
Oh, then.
But
okay,
either way. Okay, great, awesome. My name is Vanity. I normally stream ZZZ lore, mostly lore stuff, but on YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Same name on all platforms.
Hello everyone, my name is Rubee. I'm a VTuber. I stream the Hoyo Gacha games, a little bit of Wooba, and I'm here for a good time.
Yay!
Hey!
I guess I'll go next. Well, hi, I'm Age, Agekk on all platforms. I post lots of gacha game content, reactions, singing covers now and then, and I have a very family-friendly stream. No sarcasm at all. Yes, I'm very normal about gacha game characters, and I treat them very respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You respect Lighter as a person.
Yes, I do. I do.
We should ask Age questions about certain characters later, and then we'll see.
Oh no!
and
Yeah. Today there's a special guest,
Yeah.
Eos.
Welcome in, Eos.
Welcome in, Eos.
Matata.
Introduce.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
What type of content do you do, Eos?
And
That's so perfect.
Oh my god! Wait, that's so scandalous. You can't, guys. We can't talk about that on stream.
Yeah.
Eos.
Oh my God, Eos.
You want us to get banned?
I can't believe you streamed that.
Oh my
I
god.
can't believe Eos doing this.
Get me out of here.
We gotta be like clickbait, like
I
Eo.
will say you
Eo
had a
tried
good
something
idol
new.
animation.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Where did Eos
that's
go?
Oh my god, I can't take it off.
Oh, wait, it's gotta be like a. Wait, we gotta make the we gotta do like the react face is like a. Oh, Josh is actually Eos. Yeah,
What?
Josh.
Absolute cinema.
For context, for everyone on the audio only, Josh was wearing a very
Oh yeah.
legit Eos costume. He looked great, and he was suffocating. And now he's no longer
Yeah.
suffocating.
Hi everybody, it's
Okay,
your boy
Josh,
Josh.
introduce yourself.
Hi.
Welcome back in, Josh.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
It's good to be back. I transformed into Bang Boo there for a second, so now we're back. Hi everybody. Yeah, I also do ZZZ content. And one of the 3 stooges of the Proxy Pod. Hi everybody.
I thought you didn't want to be a Stooges last time.
I think
title.
sometimes you gotta embrace it a little bit,
Yeah, plans change.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. To actually get started with the podcast, everybody, we do have a guest, of course. You have a Rubee today.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited. It's my first. Oh, Josh, I've known you since literally probably like 3 years counting.
Yeah.
And then it's my first time
Cool.
meeting Vanity and Age,
Yes,
and
hello.
talking to you guys. So yeah,
It'll be a nice chat.
Good to meet you.
We'll keep it light and breezy.
yeah.
Yeah. So, which characters do we like gooning to?
The first question.
We're
like
family friendly.
I'm also family friendly. I've never done that for
we're-
characters.
we're
Never goon.
What's
Never goon.
gooning?
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
gooning?
Yeah, what's that?
Can I get a definition?
Can I use it in
Can I get the word?
sentence,
Yeah,
please?
word of origin, please. No, let's actually start off with because we have a little bit of a variety gacha streamer in our presence. Because Rubee, you say you play a ton of gachas. Which ones have you guys been playing lately?
Oh, I have like main games and then have side games, right?
Yeah.
So my main games is like Star Rail, Woowa, Zenless. And then I played a lot of Nikkei a few months ago. I was into Reverse at one point. There's Duet Night Abyss with the CBTs, Arknights Enfield. I'm looking forward to that. But it's kind of tough because those are only like closed beta, not official games. But when they do come out, I plan on that. I used to play a lot of Genshin, but now I only play it offline for the main story. There's a gacha game that's probably not considered gacha, but it is kind of gacha. It's Monopoly Go. I've been really obsessed with Monopoly these days. Don't ask.
No. Monopoly's great. I just didn't know that there was
No,
like
I
a
feel that, though.
mobile
It's
version.
such a Facebook game. It's so embarrassing. Let's see. I think that's about. Oh, at one point I played Love and Deep Space. That was my game. Loved it. You know, things got
Family
crazy. You know, I was going feral. You know, at one point I just saw like red, and then bam. That's pretty much all the games I can think of as of right now.
I was gonna say, one of our first interactions on Twitter, Rubee just tags me no context in this Love and Deep Space post. The character.
Yeah,
That was really sus.
I assume both Vanity and Josh, you guys know, like, you guys have seen Love and Deep Space. Like the
Yes.
recent updates. Like, what about the Valentine's?
Not.
No? Well, think of
I
the best way for me to
the new
Really?
Birthday memories. No, never seen those. And the new guy.
Is that where I saw
Haven't
the
seen
guy?
that guy.
Birthday memories are very
Definitely
tame,
with a lot of.
actually.
Wait a
he was
minute.
wearing a lot of belts. I
a
think.
lot of a lot of
Oh, yeah,
chains, fences.
It was
There's a lot
hard
of
to keep his pants
fences.
up. Yeah.
I like to think of it as like Lycon because of the straps and stuff, but human and like buff and like tone. Because like Lycon is buff, you know. Hey, wait, he is a very goodable character. Just saying, you know, Vaughn's a
Yeah.
fine man, but I like to
Yeah.
compare like Lycon.
I agree.
She's
But,
made
you
for
know,
real.
Those are the games, you know, just the usual though. But my main right now is Star Rail and Woowa. I've been really enjoying Woowa quite a lot, especially with Rina Sita, and then Star Rail with the recent story. As Zenless, they had the recent live stream with like Anby and who was it?
Trigger.
Polkra. Yeah, Trigger.
Or
Yeah.
Polka too, yeah.
Yeah, Trigger. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to those.
I know we
Oh, yeah.
kind of
That's
talked
a lot
about
of
it a
games.
little bit from the last episode, but what about the two people up here?
Oh, for the new live. Oh, I'm excited. Like seeing like the amount of content and story in the new update is
Yeah.
pretty lit. Because have they done an update where they gave us main story and also 2 agent stories in one patch
No.
before?
Nah,
I don't
no.
think so. No, if they have, I mean,
Yeah.
they've done main story in 1 agent mission, but not main story in
Mhm.
2 agent missions. Not to mention
Yeah,
that this
so it's
main
pretty
story is
lit.
also called A side. Like it has
Yeah,
the
so it's
A.
like part 1, I guess.
Ooh.
It's like part 1, which means we're probably gonna get 2 like main stories in a row,
Mhm.
like for
Ooh.
Yeah,
patches,
oh true, yeah. So
which
part
is gonna
2
be
would
crazy.
be the Hugo Vlad Vivian update, which is the next one. So
Yes, yeah, another part of whatever shenanigans we get on with the mayor.
Any standout points from the 1.6 Celestial program that we like? Just like one little thing.
I'm always looking forward to the proxy stories. I feel like every patch when they drip just a little bit of proxy lore, it like makes me crave the story even more, you know? Because it feels like there's like progression, you know, with the whole like proxy stuff. I think that's the one thing I'm looking forward to the most. Trigger is a very interesting character. I won't lie, I did not like her design. I was a hater, to be honest, and I was like, no, I'm gonna skip her. I just felt like Trigger her design felt different. You know, like, I'm used to seeing big assets, and then you like a very beautiful. I don't know. It's just like I was just kind of used to seeing something else. So when Trigger was introduced, a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, she looks like a Nikkei character." But seeing how she plays and like her lore and how she's like blind, she's a sniper. She has these heightened senses. I was like, oh, that's like really cool. So I'm looking forward to Trigger as well, surprisingly.
how in the
No,
how
you're good.
in
That
the
was
you
that
know
was
when
my
they were
comment.
introducing Trigger's I was gonna say companion quest agent story,
Yeah.
they mentioned that they had a relationship with Proxy from before. See, I like when I first heard that, I thought that it was like something completely different. But do you think that's just referring to like the Soldier 11 agent story where we just interacted with them once, or do you think
No,
we have
no.
some like extra history?
Yeah, they said in the live stream that it was when the proxy business first started, and then it showed a scene of us unpacking at the video store.
Yeah.
And it was like it's probably going to be either the first or one of the first commissions that Shepard ever gave us was involving Trigger. And that it showed a picture of her like in just like a robe, not like a robe, you know what I mean, cloth, and just like a cloth blindfold. So
Yeah.
I think we definitely do have like an actual history with her. I do not think we knew who she was when we saw her in Soldier 11's quest, because otherwise there would have been like a it's you again.
Oh my god, fantasy.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, lore master out here.
Okay, so that's kind of what I thought, and then I got gaslighted by YouTube comments into thinking it was just the Soldier 11.
It's okay.
So.
It's okay.
Okay. Good to
YouTube
know.
likes to gaslight. Yeah. So
Okay, so that's kind of what I thought, and then I got gaslighted by YouTube comments into thinking it was just the Soldier 11.
it's okay.
So.
It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say it feels like a worldwide like experience whenever you say something and then like the comments like stream or YouTube they say something and then you're like, wait, am I wrong? Or like like I get nervous because I'm like, okay guys, like I know I'm not crazy, but like, you know.
Yeah, that happened with me when I came up with this entire like I solved the story. Like I knew, like I was like, guys, I know exactly how the story's gonna go on 1.6. And then they were like, yeah, but everything they showed in the trailer isn't main story. It's also split up between 2 different agent missions and the main story. And I was like, oh god. I was like, you're right. I was like, how does this all tie in together? So now I got really confused when I was trying to do my fishing, my Zinless fishing. And we literally spent 5 hours while fishing discussing what we think the story's going to be.
Do you
I
have
haven't
max
done
fishing now?
I'm still missing the max weight shark. No, actually I finished the shark. I'm missing the max weight tiny octopus, and I'm missing the max weight like one of the other fish to the left of the shark. I'm only missing 2 fish. Because to max out the encyclopedia, you have to have max weight and shiny of everything. No, stingray's to the right. It's this tiny little fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really need
it's
to grind.
unfortunate.
Damn.
I have a confession. I have not started that event.
Really, it's really fun.
I was doing like Deadly Assault, and then I was finishing the Fall Guys one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the Shiyu stuff. So like the weeklies, Deadly Assault, and yeah, I have not started it.
I mean, in Wuthering Waves, they also ironically had a fishing event.
True.
So like I know a lot of people have like their tinfoil hats are like, oh bro, like it's one of the games copied each other, but like they like to put and release them out at the same time, like that's pure coincidence.
Also, who cares? It's fishing. Every
True.
game should have fishing. I went from fishing in Zinless to fishing in Monster Hunter Wilds. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm just fishing now.
Yeah, Monster Hunter
But
Wilds
they
though.
both copied Stardew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stardew OG.
Yeah, they actually invented fishing.
Yeah, it's true.
I got into Stardew Valley like first month out of COVID. Like what was it, like March or April when like the COVID lockdowns happened, and I clocked in like almost 8 to 10 hours a day the entire month
Holy.
in Stardew Valley. I maxed out
That's
everything,
impressive.
got every achievement. I was like, we're gonna be here for a while, so might as well, might as well game.
I've never
Stardew Valley.
played Stardew.
Oh, it's like, how would you describe it? I think of Terraria every single time, but it's not really
Yeah,
Terraria.
it looks cute. I've seen it a
Yeah.
lot. I've had a lot of people who play it, and I think I
couldn't
would
do
really
travel
enjoy
from
it. I just
afar.
haven't had the time to like do it.
One thing with Stardew, you know what, Josh? Because you mentioned, so have you romanced anyone in Stardew? Because there's this one, guys, romancing in Stardew is so hard. There's this one NPC. His name's like Matt or something. Because you said you completed everything. I wanted to know like the romance route in Stardew.
Oh God. Is Matt
One
well, no,
grumpy
because
guy that's
when
really
I
hard.
played, I didn't get all of the options for romancing because I know have been subsequent updates. I actually went back to get like the new island. I went back to do all those things, but I didn't finish the romance routes for all the new characters. So all the gauge routes, I don't think I was able to do.
It's okay. At least he did the farming stuff because Stardew is like a lot. It's like I think of Animal Crossing and Minecraft, but like advanced because you only have like 5. If you're out for 5 minutes, that's like freaking 6 hours in the game, and then you have to go back home right away. So time management is a big thing. Yeah, it's fun though. It's like cozy.
Yeah, I will say, while I haven't played it, I have actually I read it was a romance fan fiction between, I think it was the farmer and the doctor.
Wait, what?
Do you know
What's
what I'm
the
talking
lore?
about? It's really cute. It's literally it's like it's nervous farmer and then just like nerd doctor. It's really funny.
Wait, but what's the
Lore
lore?
master?
Yeah, like how'd you stumble across like fan fiction for it?
It was on TikTok. I read it all through TikTok.
oh.
It was an artist. Yeah, it wasn't like just a fan fiction. It was all drawn.
Gotcha,
too.
gotcha.
It
It
was
was
all
animated.
all
Wow.
the comic panels. Yeah, yeah. And I was like, I didn't know it was Stardew Valley until I was like 120 like chapters in.
Wow.
and then I like mentioned it. It was like 120 parts.
It took 120. It took 120.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned I was doing a Destiny raid and I was like reading it while I was doing it, and then I
Destiny?
mentioned it, and they were like, "That sounds like Stardew Valley." And then I looked up Stardew Valley Farmer, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, this is Stardew Valley."
I dead because I was like, when you read fan fiction, there's like Wattpad and AO3.
Mhm.
It was like, did you just like
Yeah.
manually search it up? But never mind, I forgot. It can be on TikTok.
TikTok.
Like you're based for that.
Mm.
But to go back to your original thing, your original comment question, what we're excited for this patch,
Yeah.
like one little thing that we saw on the stream, Geppetto, big boss, new boss.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sitting here like instead of character.
I was like,
Yeah, I realized
yeah,
with the
yeah,
silence of the
yeah,
name,
yeah.
I was
I
like,
cannot-
I think I need to give more
cannot-
information. yeah, Geppetto. He's the new Nineveh level like boss.
He looks
So it's
really
gonna be
cool.
super sick. He
Mhm.
does look
Like
really
the puppet
cool.
strings and everything.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
yep.
super cool.
Yeah,
So
it's a,
Need to
they've been
try it.
teasing them for a while.
Oh.
Since the Arpeggio Fault came out, they've been
Mhm.
teasing him and
Mm.
like building him up, and now we actually get to. We saw his shadow like when they introduced Lost Void, and now we actually get to see what he looks like, and it's super sick. Yeah, symbiotic ethereal. There you go, chat. You know the naming.
Oh, is that why he can kind of like control because he can like merge?
Yeah, so
with-
symbiotic
other
ethereals are like the higher level type of ethereals. The only two that we know of is Nineveh and Lerna, which Lerna
ooh.
is dead. Lerna's the one that Miyabi killed in her
Oh.
trailer. That like
Mm.
multi-headed
Oh,
one in the thing.
okay, the one with like
Um,
the tentacles.
Yeah, and that one has been slain. Good job, Miyabi. Thanks. And
Off
yeah,
screen.
the only other one that we have is right now anyway is Geppetto, which his is scary because he has intelligence and he seems to be controlling. Yeah, he literally is puppeting the other ethereals. So
Because for Az, I was like, okay, yeah, he's either gonna say Geppetto, we can go back to Obels and of course Trigger, right?
yeah,
And her aura farming.
yeah, she's been ore farming since day one,
Yeah,
dude.
since day one. And then for me, I mean, I feel so hypocritical because when people say like, oh, I don't like looking at, or like we're not supposed to look at leaks and stuff like that. We're not supposed to look too far ahead. Like, oh, like this drip marking is so far ahead. Like you should pay attention to stuff in front, right? But I'm not gonna lie, man. Vivian and Hugo Vlad,
I know.
I'm getting
I
so
know.
much more
I
interested
was
in them.
So normal.
Just on a more personal level than Obels. Of course, I'm gonna pick up, Soldier Zero. I'm gonna pick up Trigger, but like I feel a lot more invested into them. They just seem like more mysterious. They, I don't know. There's something about them vampires out there that I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Hugo's
will
model
say
looks good.
Hugo's model is great. We've talked about it
Yeah.
before, but I simped for Hugo for a very long time when we first saw him in the Fall Guys.
Yeah,
event.
and
But
like
yeah, when I saw in this trailer that my boy had a scythe,
scythe.
you don't even know. I literally have in my bio scythe connoisseur. Like, bro,
Ooh.
I love. Yeah, I always tell chat how Ruby coded. We've talked about this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
This game is so Ruby coded, and then they gave Hugo a briefcase that turns into a scythe. Like, can the
Oh.
devs literally just come out and say that they were inspired by Ruby? If
Mhm.
I'm telling you right now, if I told you Vivian needs to fight like Neo from Ruby,
Please.
if her umbrella has a hidden
Please.
blade in it, like Neo's
Oh, It's gonna be
does,
so cool.
I'm going to freak the hell out. And I'm going to petition. I need signatures. I need the Ruby collab right now.
You guys heard it here first. I actually never got to like watch Ruby, but I
Oh.
listened to the soundtrack and music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember which one I liked, but it came up on there's like streaming service called like Pandora, and it came up on my Pandora radio, and And yeah, that was like the only time I know of Rubee.
Yes, the Rubee music is really, really good. Like, legitimately, it's 10 out of 10. And also, if you want to listen to the singer's Casey Lee Williams, she does like almost all the singing and all the Rubee music. She has her own band, and I highly recommend checking them out. Her band name is OK Goodnight, and all of their music is so good. Like, actually so good.
Okay, good night.
Definitely gonna check that out.
Noted.
Okay, good night.
Okay.
I just remember, isn't she that she's the daughter of the creator of Rubee, right?
Not the creator of Rubee, but she is the daughter of the main composer for the Rubee music.
Oh.
So it was like a family like dynamic that was making the music, and they were unbelievably goated. And then she solo did the music for the most recent volume, and it was really good.
Bro, that's talent.
Also, Hugo's back to Zenless Zone Zero.
Yes,
Hugo for a second. Because you know how we saw a teaser of Hugo's model in the Bangbu event, but then his model actually looked different in the trailer, like from the few glimpses that we saw. So it kind of seems like the model that we saw before might have been like still in development, and then because he had a hat in this trailer, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see like his full model and animations and stuff.
Yeah, he does have the. Because he had the hat in the original teaser, like when we saw her doing Astro Yao's trailer. And then in the artwork of Lycon's like Agent Mission, he has the hat hanging up like on the side. But we did get to see him with this stupid little Phantom Thief mask.
Yeah,
I actually really like that.
Yeah, I do too. It's really cute. But apparently all of them wear masks, which means we should also see Vivian with a mask as well. Yeah. At least hopefully, because that would be hot.
Yeah.
There's something with mask.
Yep.
You know,
I agree.
like, you guys get it. You guys get it.
There's an allure to it.
Mysterious.
Now, and talking a little bit about not really masks, but maybe different personas. We have Rubee on here as well, who is a VTuber, of course. Hey, I heard there's also a new faction that is based off of VTubers as well.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna mention that earlier. Sorry, you can continue first.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to finish that the introduction, the bridge to that. Right, we're coming out with, or prospectively, we're getting the Angels of Delusion is their name, and ever so slowly we are getting more information about them as they're looking to be one of like the points, maybe not points, but like a bigger highlighted storylines and stuff in going from 2.x and kind of throughout beyond the rest of the year. So any more opinions?
They like teased the art a little bit, and then I think on Reddit I saw from the official Zenlist that they had like a point of reference for these models. They look great, by the way. They remind me of like robots, like very angelic robots. I don't remember. There's like a furry, like a character with like animal features. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if it's gonna be like idol, because a lot of VTubers, like the lore coming from Japan, voice actors, idol. Like, I actually had a question for Vanity, like, because your Zealous lore, is there any lore about the group so far that was mentioned in story?
We know, like, technically lore-wise, the group is new, but they're like a very popular up-and-coming like music group that everyone seems to be enjoying. So I think what we're probably gonna see is them having to deal with like the explosion of their popularity, because they are young. Like they are a young group, and they're being thrown into the limelight of being a celebrity essentially. But onto the lore-wise, that's really all we know. We've had a few mentions of them, and we do know that the android-looking one, I think you said you saw the concept arts of them. She is normally an android, but she can like look like a human. So I think it'll be really cool combat-wise if she swaps between the two like states.
Shoujo style, yeah, it'll be
really cool. But to answer your question on if they're gonna like be doing music and stuff, they did actually, or before the game launched, stuff about them leaked, and so that's why they like actually revealed the like publicly. They just gave out information, and they're saying that what they had planned for the group, which they still have, like they're going to do when it's ready. They are going to be making an entire like actual idol group and making music for them. So it's gonna be like a Seraphine type of like league thing that they did.
I'm so
with like
excited.
KDA and stuff like that. So I think we will be getting a lot of like actual music from that idol group.
Oh yeah, I don't look at like leaks or anything, but now that you mentioned like music, Hoyo has never missed with music. You know, Zenless has a great soundtrack. Everything Starro does, Genshin does. You know, so yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, and then I will clarify, all the information I gave was publicly revealed.
Okay.
It was originally leaked, and then they came out with a dev blog, and they're like, "Hey, we're just gonna let you know, like, yes, this is happening." So yeah, that wasn't leaks. I will say. Yes, I also avoid leaks. I don't like looking at leaks, so I won't just say leaks. I promise.
I felt bad because I was like, man, like I really missed out on this like information that like everyone seems to know. Okay.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that because also with Zenless's style of like aesthetic and just the genre of the game, I feel like it also suits the pop idol vibe a lot more than even some of the other Hoyoverse games, because obviously they don't miss with the music from their idols in the other games too, but like this one's really gonna be like super, you know, like pop, upbeat, modern, and I think it's gonna be very exciting when it finally comes out.
Yeah, we also, with that art that they revealed, we saw like what their Bangbu looks like, and their Bangbu is adorable. So I hope it has like a cute little like.
I need to go see that.
I actually, if their chain attack is it doing like a cute little like magical girl Bangbu transformation thing, that'd be so funny.
Oh my god,
pull up the image.
That would be really cute.
Yeah, I like after hearing. So I think the first time was like Bernice, right? It was like a lot of people said it was brain rot, but like Bernice has like this weird effect that like it stays in your brain, you know. So I'm curious on what Zenless would do, because I feel like they were experimental with Bernice at least when they did her video, because like no one expected her to like be dancing around. You know, it felt like a rave in her video. I'm curious on like what concept and how they will execute that faction.
Yeah, I know people in chat are like Hololive concert. I'm like, yeah, it's I could see it. It's just a Hololive concert.
What was it, Hoyo Live or whatever it was called.
Hoyo Live.
They made a website and then like branding and everything. So there isn't like much info about it, but they do have the website. So everyone's been very curious about what exactly Hoyoverse is planning there. There's like speculation that they're gonna make actual VTubers.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was like, wait, that would actually be kind of fire. Like I would watch it personally. I'd keep up.
It would be really cute, especially if they tied it into like the actual lore in the game. Like they're like, dude, they're gonna have like a concert on this day, and then they just actually have a concert on Hoyo Live. That would be crazy.
That would be really, really sick.
Stuff that we're interested in. I know, and I kind of have to excuse myself from this conversation a little bit again, because I'm not as big of a gamer as you three. And what I mean by that is that you three love the Zenless Zone Zero minigames.
Yes,
dude. How many hours? How many hours did you guys put into it?
Which game?
Shoot. For Brigade. Okay, let's do Brigade.
I was like, no.
I think I did like 24 or like 25, and I know you had more than me. So I mean, maybe you did only have 1 hour more.
But 30. It was
what about like? Yeah, what about like on stream?
Oh, that was on stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had to stream it. Yeah.
Because it was for a tournament. There was a Bizarre Brigade tournament that Tuano hosted a while back.
Yeah.
And then at that time there was it wasn't a cheat, but it was kind of like an exploit, I guess. There was a bug where you could farm the fish or the baggies to get a really, really high score, and then that was like the tournament like leaderboard high score. So then literally all you had to do was, it was just a matter of endurance. How long are you willing to sit there re-rolling the shop to buy hearts for the multiplier?
Yeah, it was endurance and also questioning, will the game be able to handle what I'm about to do?
Yeah.
Because it was almost a 99% chance that the answer was no. It will
Because
not.
there was like a memory leak or something. So if there's too many
Yes.
entities, it would crash.
And I actually
Oh.
have not played the new version at all.
Me
So
neither.
yeah, we had I think my score was like 600 something million, and then Ages was like 800 something million. And
Yeah.
right now, that's with
Wow.
when we were maxed at 10 waves. But now there's a new feature
Yep.
in Bizarre Brigade
List.
where you can get unlimited waves, and I haven't done it yet. But I also don't know if that old like strat still works, because I think they changed the the fish oil. They changed it, so now instead of it making it where everything is medicine, it just increases the chance of the, or not the medicine, the bottles.
Yeah.
It just increases the chance instead of it being guaranteed it's only bottles. So I think they did.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's new ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's co-op now too.
Yeah.
The co-op is great. I was also in the tournament. I actually ended up going live at like 7 in the morning for 10 minutes just to get the end because my PC was lagging so bad.
Watching that actually.
I was like, guys, sorry, I'm breaking everyone's watch streaks, but I need to go live now. And I went live, and then 10 minutes. All right, goodbye, and I ended the stream.
Yeah.
And I ruined everyone's.
notification for that.
Oh my god, yeah, I ruined everyone's watch streak. I felt so bad. But it was good memories.
You gotta do.
But that new minigame they added is actually really fun.
The
Oh, the one that's
Subway
the
Surfer?
Surfers, but with the car.
Yeah, the Subway Surfer one. Yeah.
oh,
I'm so
Have you
bad
played
at
it at
that.
all?
I've only
Are
played the
you?
UFO, and then like I stopped after that.
Oh, okay, well, all the other ones are really fun too. There's one that makes it where instead of it being like a normally how you have like free move,
Yeah.
it makes it into actual lanes. So you just like swap lanes. You
Oh
just,
no,
like,
that's
press.
the UFO one. No.
Oh, is it the UFO?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe it
that's
is.
the one I use because I'm too lazy to like So I just
okay,
boop,
okay.
boop, boop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far in that event yet. I think I just played like 2 rounds and I was like, okay, let's go do something else.
Yeah.
It's fun. I didn't unlock there's one that I didn't unlock and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it felt like Subway Surfers and I was determined to get like a really high score. I did not get that far.
I need a Pac-Man game. Really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were
The
mentioning it like
bangs.
episode
with
2
the
or something.
bang
You're
boo.
like, I really
I will
want
bring it up
Pac-Man.
anytime I can.
Yeah.
I need a Pac-Man one.
I would like
Eating.
I would like a rhythm game one.
Yes.
Like a,
We
Nice.
got
Yeah.
Like a proper
we
one.
had a little
Yes.
tease. Yeah, with that one little rhythm event that we had back in I think it was
Yeah.
Amelia
what was it,
Golden Week,
1.1?
they had the minigames,
Yeah.
and one of them was
Yes.
the rhythm one in the TV. And we also
If it was
had
like-
the TV
not that
with
one.
the circles.
Yeah, that's
No,
Oh
the
yeah,
no,
one.
there's-
the circles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
the two separate ones.
Yeah, I want it to be like Guitar Hero or like Rock Band where you just press
Yeah.
buttons like that, you know. I think that would be really cool to have for sure.
Yeah, that'd
Oh
be
my
really
god,
fun.
how fun would it be if there was a co-op version like Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
I
and then
know,
you had,
oh my
like,
God.
different- And you had like different instruments, and then each person like collectively,
Yeah, do the
you could be
Fortnite
like
thing.
tapping it. That'd be so
Yes,
cool.
do it, and then you could play all the music agents as like your you could select the idols or Astra.
For
Okay,
me,
then
for me,
let's
it's more Bang
take
Boo.
notes.
I'm thinking like I need more of the Bang Boo Fall Guys because they only have 2 modes for the limited event. I'm thinking like they could bring like one mode from Fall Guys that I loved was the football variation.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
you drop team A collection of like random Bang Boos, team B random Bang Boos, and then you have to like move the big ball in the center to the goals. Yeah, or the
Oh,
football
yeah.
or whatever variation of that version is like that one's one of my favorites. Or like collecting the balls and bringing it back to your like your fort area. Like those were like, oh, I love those game modes.
Now that we know lore-wise, Bang Boo can canonically drive, we need Bang Boo car racing. We
Car
need
racing.
Bang Boo Mario
yeah.
Kart.
Yeah,
I need
Mario
it
Kart.
so bad. That would be so good. I cannot believe I went crazy when I found out Snap can drive. Bro has a Jeep. He literally has a tiny Jeep.
Yeah, aside from Mario Kart, like what if they had a Mario Party style?
That would be so good.
Oh,
They could
yeah.
do it. They could
So then they
make it real
can
easy.
they could just combine all of their arcade games into one.
Mhm. Monopoly. Bang-
Yeah, hey Monopoly
Bang
go.
Monopoly.
I need to look up Monopoly Go after that. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Monopoly, and I did not know that there was like a mobile version or something of Monopoly.
You should save yourself. Okay, that's literally what I said to my chat. Like, I love Monopoly, right?
Yeah.
But then you play it, it's like, think of Facebook games, like kind of like Farmville or like Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
And and so like you get the board and you get a set of dice, and when you land on stuff, you get like money, and you get more dice just landing on certain things. And then that's where the friends come in, because you're not actually going against your friends. You're like taxing them. So if they're on your property, you tax them. Or there's this thing called bank heist, where if you land, instead of like it's like the 4 train properties. When you land on them, there's like a thing called landmark breaking, where you break down their buildings, kind of like Clash of Clans. Or there's bank heist where you like rob them. So that's
actually sick.
That's where the PvP like comes in. The reason why I mentioned it's like a gacha, because they literally have those stupid deals that pop up 4,000% value. Oh my god! Think of AFKJ, but like deadlier.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, because it's such a idle game, right? It's like stuff that like old people play, and you're rolling dice, you're seeing numbers go up, you're getting money, you're taxing your friends, and you're collecting like, because you know how in Monopoly you collect property, in the Monopoly Go you collect stickers. There's like this album set. Once you complete the album set, you get more rolls, and that's the concept of Monopoly Go. Very different.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Jess
I was like,
said, "Yo, don't listen to her. She robbed us wormies on stream."
Dude, okay, I won't lie. I had a lot of fun taking their money, but then they got me back. But it's so it's so different compared to like Genshin Zenless. You know, I feel like the power creep in Monopoly is a lot higher, just because they always when you go against whales, like you're not going to win, and they always, everything is like money, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't
That's
get this?
the true Monopoly.
$5 right here.
There. The rich people just win.
Rich get richer, poor get poorer.
Oh, there was a question in the chat about a little bit of Rubee lore. As a little bit of like a VTuber debut. Yeah, like, do you want to introduce like the VTuber lore about yourself?
Oh my god, that's so funny, because I feel like in 2020 lore was like such a big thing.
Yeah.
But then like as time passes, I find that it's hard for me to keep up the lore, because I don't follow through with it, you know. The lore is that, so when I actually made like my concept, I was watching, I don't even remember what the series is called, but it's like a TV show, and it talked about Ishtragoi, which is like a mythical like monster, kind of like a leech when you think about it. So essentially I was like a vampire worm, like a, you know, Ishtragoi.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much my lore. And then the lore is that like my parents kicked me out, so then I was on my own journey, a solo journey, and then I found this guy who was biking, and then I latched onto his ankle, and then he went to a city in New York where I ended up taking his life in the apartment. And then when I was doing that, you guys know Hollow Live, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Gargura. So yeah, when I was taking his life, I looked at TV, and there was a very popular VTuber named R. Uda, you know, without the G.
Yes.
And then that is how I became a VTuber.
Amazing.
So, it was like some silly lore, but then now like when I say it, I feel so embarrassed, because it's something like I felt like I had just made up, because 2020, like if you didn't have a lore, you were not an official VTuber. So yeah, nowadays people are like, oh, I just came to Earth. I'm here.
I just exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then like the worm mascot, it has evolved. This one's the recent like model of it.
It's so
cute.
Yeah, oh yeah, it can wave.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That is so cute. Oh!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's chat though, you know, the little wormies chat.
the wormies.
Mermaids, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my lore. It's definitely not as cohesive or cool as some others, but it's something, you know. Yeah, I took his blood, sucked him dry. That's what I said.
Sucked them dry.
Yeah.
Family friendly, by the way.
Family friendly.
But yeah, I've think I actually want to ask Age if you would have a lore for your VTuber. I obviously no pressure,
I'm
you know.
also embarrassed.
Wait, really? Okay.
I do have a concept for it.
You have
Because I
concepts
also,
of
like-
lore.
Okay.
Because the thing is, like, when I started streaming, I did start with face cam, but then at a certain point, I was like, I want to be a VTuber, which is when I like designed like my character and stuff. So I've had the design for many years. I just never got an actual model until last year. But the concept is because you know how like my mic has a hat, which I honestly put on my mic just for fun one day. But then I kind of like it turned into a thing on streams, and then I was like, okay, my character is gonna be a farmer, and so she's like a scarecrow. And then
nice.
the entire idea is that because she's like, you know, obviously like streaming. And then, you know, scarecrows are technically supposed to like scare away like animals and crows and stuff on the farm to keep them away from the crops. So then the entire shtick was that, so she's a scarecrow, but she's really bad at her job. So rather than scaring away the crows who are supposed to be chat, she befriends them so they don't eat the crops.
Wait, that's actually so cool.
That's a really cool one.
That's good. Amazing.
And it all stemmed from this little hat that I got in like middle school that I just have had since then.
10 out of 10.
Back to a little bit about gooning. Okay, well, let's be professionals about this topic. As professional as we can be, we have our favorite characters for more aesthetic reasons. Let's just say that, you know, and like let's go a little bit back into each one of our person's lores. Do we have like one character in like video game history that maybe was sort of like an awakening of sorts to the world of goonage and gooning, or like, you know, one character that we're like, you know, it's not a hear
great
me
way
out,
to
but
reword
like,
that
you know,
is, what is your first childhood crush? That's your,
Yeah.
that's what you're asking.
Childhood crush, but like adult crush.
Yeah, they're separate.
Gosh, I think you should go first for this one.
Yeah, you have to open the floor.
I have to open the floor. Let me go back. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent, because my mind's still processing which is the very first one. But I was playing Blue Archive recently, and Blue Archive has this character called Rin. They're like this like elf secretary that is probably one of the hottest characters in the entire game, but they're not playable. And
Isn't that
like when I
always a
started
shame?
Blue Archive, it broke my heart because they literally use, like, they have the malls and everything, and they just don't have her playable, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. But to the first character, maybe it's a Final Fantasy character, because I've told you guys that Final Fantasy, like, it's a toss up maybe between like Tifa and Yuna from 7 and 10. Probably, you know, the classics.
Okay.
I think.
Age?
Oh, my turn.
So we were all like quiet, like,
Who's going next?
I'm trying to cook.
Well, I guess like Rubee said, between like childhood crush and more adult crush. For me, like when I was younger, I was reading. I read Bleach, the big series, the manga, and I had like the biggest crush on Toshiro, the captain of 10, the one who uses the ice powers with the sword and the dragon. I thought he was really, really cool. But then, like, I guess my first kind of like older crush, or the first character I was down atrocious for, probably Levi from Attack on Titan.
He is a man. He's that man.
I was so down atrocious for him in high school. On one of my birthdays, my friends pooled money and bought me a body pillow. And then they brought it to school, stuffed it in my locker, and then at the end of the day, I had to bring that body pillow home.
No way. That's crazy.
I have it right in front of me.
Hey, oh wow.
Show it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in a bag.
Levi. Reveal.
Oh, okay.
It's preserved.
Well,
It's
you don't gotta go
preserved.
now.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny that she mentioned Levi, because I actually bought a Levi keychain. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Put it in the bag. Hey, it looks great. Yeah, I bought a Levi keychain, and I had a Attack on Titan like lanyard and like wristband and stuff because I was obsessed. But I don't know if he was my first, like, you know, awakening. I guess is where I go. I was trying to think, so it's tough because when I think of like childhood, so I watch a lot of Naruto, and I probably want to say Gaara.
Oh my
he's
god,
edgy.
Gaara.
I hate to say it, but that guy's edgy. But Gaara was really cool. I like learning about his like lore. You know, he had a tough, I guess, life. And then like, okay, if I'm like being for real, okay, this is like really embarrassing. I don't know if y'all play Maple Story.
Oh my god!
No, I've heard a lot about it, but I've never played it.
I was gonna say there's the Hall of Fame, and one of those Fang Blade. So there's a Hall of Fame where like you have these characters who like hit level like 100 or something. And I think I don't know if the username Fang Blade sounded edgy and cool, but yeah, Fang. It's okay. You search a Fang Blade. It's literally like just a guy in a warrior mask. Like you can't even see. It's pixels, by the way. Yeah, no, I was really obsessed with Maple Story, and I thought the Hall of Fame people who hit like level 100 or something. Yeah, I don't know.
That's really funny. But we did just talk about how masks were hot. So if they had a mask, I guess that makes sense.
I still remember exactly what he looks like.
Yeah, I was like
default warrior.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I was like Maple Story had a lot of cool like moves, and I think Fameblade, because he's like a warrior, it had a lot of cool like I don't know. I was swayed by the art and the pixels. And then if we're talking about like later on. It's tough because like I have a lot of art of Gojo. You know what? You know what?
I saw Gojo coming up in chat, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh god!
I was like, "When is it coming?"
I was really obsessed with Inumaki, the guy that says like sushi like ingredients.
Yeah.
Yes. Ikura, you know, dude. Oh, you know what? What's that one swim anime? Free. Yes, I loved Makoto. He's the green haired guy. Oh my god.
The tall one?
Free. Yeah, the tall. He has broad shoulders. I also watch Kuroko no Basket, and I love the characters. Oh my god. Dude, okay. That's tough. Don't ask, please. Okay. No. I feel like the easiest would be like when I started VTubing. I want to say I'll Hate Them or Child from Genshin. You know, Tartaglia.
Why do we have the same taste in men? What is wrong?
Oh wait, I love it.
Those are my two faves for Genshin too.
Yeah, I was down bad for I'll Hate Them, and there's this one Tartaglia art that I bookmarked because it was on Twitter, and then when I went to the convention, I bought the art, but I didn't realize it was the same art that I bookmarked from like when I first saw it. It was like a full circle. I was like, oh,
that's amazing.
Like what? Like I supported this artist when I first saw it on Twitter, and then now I have the physical copy in my room. Yeah, it was great.
Rubee, if you ever find that art again, just send
I got you.
For scientific purposes.
It pulls it up immediately.
I got
I'm just curious, you know.
Yeah, those are mine.
Yeah, I will say I can definitely say my childhood one was Charmcaster from Ben 10. I don't know if anyone knows who that is.
Ben 10.
Dude, I like Ben.
Bro,
do you remember Charmcaster?
I like Kevin. Is that his name?
Yeah, Kevin Levin. Yeah.
I hate it, bro.
Kevin.
I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, in the later seasons, I got you. Danny Phantom, the emo girl from Danny Phantom. I forgot what her name was. Amazing. Yeah, Charmcaster is the reason why I started going into villains. I love villains.
Okay,
villains are great.
Ooh.
Yeah, evil women.
If evil, why hot?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
There was Kim Possible too. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eyeliner Kim Possible.
Kim.
Oh.
Yes.
Raps.
Oh, what is her name?
Kim and Shigo.
Yeah, Shigo. Yeah. 10 out of 10. And also, chat gave good answers too. Yeah, Raven from Teen Titans. That's a good one. But if we're talking like later in life, that's not gacha. My first was probably Lara Croft. And then outside of in the gacha space, Himiko.
Classic.
Yeah, in the gacha space is tough because there's just so many. Yeah, there are like so many waifus, you know.
Yeah, it's built for that.
yeah, and husbandos. Like honestly, it's tough out here. They're starting to know their audience and whatnot. I'm trying to think of like anything else. I was really big into fairy tale.
Oh.
But
Ooh.
I wouldn't really say I had like an awakening. I shipped the characters. So I was deep in like fan fiction era at the time.
Fanfic era never leaves.
I had not read a fan fiction in a while, I think.
Yeah,
Oh my
me
God.
either.
What have you been reading?
Well, I read fanfics for like any series because a lot of the time, sometimes when you finish a series or movie or show, you just kind of want to stay in it. So then I'll just go like searching for fanfics, whether it's like shippy or not shippy. Sometimes a lot of variety, I guess.
Yeah. Because not all fanfic is like on the raunchier plus side, right? So I think that's definitely a misconception. Fan docs of Lycon and Lighter. Well, now we have Lycon and Hugo Vlad. So
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, the
so
things of
excited.
Hugo Vlad gonna go crazy.
They gotta grab the viewers' attention. They know what they're doing.
Got all the power and the drip.
I know, right?
You gotta think
Let's
of the
leave some for the
difference.
rest of us.
Like Perlman had power. No one finds Perlman attractive.
Wait, when
so
they had his
comfortable.
3D model,
It
like
was
yeah, it was like he's standing like next to Bernice or something, and we're like, wait a
Yes.
minute, he's so short.
Yes, the
he's,
first time
he's
I
my
saw the
height.
model, was in the CG because in the trailer for like literally 3 frames, they showed the scene where Piper whips that car and they're like drifting to the side, and next to Belle or whoever you chose, Wise, is literally just like little Perlman. And it was the first time we ever saw the 3D model, and I didn't realize it was him at first because that was the first time we've ever seen him outside of the art, and it looks so silly.
He's an egg.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, and apparently Mayor is gonna return power to the proxies.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had a long discussion with Chad about that. I will say, temper your expectations because a lot of people took that, including me at first, of like the proxies having like actual powers.
Mhm.
Odds are that's not what they meant literally at all. Because they switched from saying like the devs, like, or not the devs, but Lady Meow and was Mr. Z when they were talking, they switched from saying our proxies during that sentence to just the mayor is going to return power to proxies. So I think I talked about this on Twitter. I don't think it's going to be the siblings are getting powers. I think it is literally because the election is still happening.
Yeah.
The current mayor is going to sort of try and legalize proxies
And
bring more legal power to them.
Yeah.
That way, when the election comes up, he has this entire new like pool
Network.
for people to vote for him.
Got you. Yeah.
Because he's going to legalize proxy work.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what that means for like the general world though, because thus far, like Faith in the proxies, like our proxies, have been so like under the radar because it's illegal, right? So
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll change the dynamic or like the landscape of the overall new Eridu and just story as a whole. And what kind of changes that'll bring.
I think if he does do that, it would definitely shift the dynamic between like how proxies and agents, Hollow Raiders in general work. It would be even more insane if the trade-off is proxies have to reveal their identity. Like they can do proxy work, but their identity has to be like out there. Because then that would be not good.
That would change a lot of things. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And just as an overarching like kind of conclusion to that, man, the world of Zenless Zone Zero is so interconnected. I was playing through the Honkai Star Rail story, and of course the Honkai Star Rail story and Force is pretty good. I haven't gone to the end of 3.1. People say it's cinema.
So good.
I'll get there when I get there.
So good.
But like Zenless Zone Zero just seems that much more interwoven and much more of a cohesive story. And like when I look back from HSR to then even Genshin, like Genshin just seems so removed. I'm like, bro, you can literally call upon your neighbor Archon and be like, hey, you want to swing on by to help me for a quick sec? Like, so I don't know. I'm just very, very happy that Zenless Zone Zero is taking a more of like a realistic world approach where like, things happening here have consequences going to here.
And I'll say with Zenless, like the way they advertise themselves is like very free, goofy. It's it's very different vibes, you know, like Gunner-esque. But then like when you actually get to playing the story, it's a lot deeper. And even these characters like PVs and stuff,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like don't expect them to be like sad, deep, you know, just because the way Zenless like it feels like Zenless is very Zoomer happy-esque, but then like reality is it's a lot darker and everything is connected.
And we learned so much from the PVs and trailers too.
Yeah, the
right?
PVs.
Like the teasers usually are like those are like the story ones, and we get so many of them that kind of like add on to the stuff we learn in the story as well, which is nice because one of the things I do kind of feel from both like I guess the Genshin and Star Rail PVs is they'll have lore like in the trailers, but a lot of the time I don't feel that connection from the trailer lore in the story as much. They kind of feel like they're separate like entities, if that makes sense. I do really enjoy those. And also just like one more point on top of the whole like what Josh was saying earlier about the world feeling connected. I think it also is in part to do with the fact that the Zenless world, like New Eridu, is also physically so much smaller than all of these other universes in these other games, right? So then because it's so much smaller, all of the characters that we meet, it makes sense that they have a kind of deeper relationship with one another, especially when you see, like, for example, Nicole having connections with all these different people for various reasons, because it's part of her job. Like, she is, like, kind of in a mercenary in a sense. And then, so then when we actually get to, like, feel those connections and how interwoven everything is, like you said, it feels a lot more realistic and bias.
Yeah, I got sent to the void. Sorry, Julio stole me for a second. I gotta plug my camera in. I forgot.
I really enjoy it because yeah, it feels more realistic, and then also it doesn't feel like sometimes in other games when we finish in one region and we go to the next one, they're just completely separate, right? Sure, even if they try to kind of bring back characters from previous regions, it kind of feels more like they're just bringing them back so we can spend more time with them as a player rather than it actually happening because the characters are like with us for a specific reason in the story. You know?
Yeah, that was a good point.
Ooh, this is a good one. Out of the 3 starter Pokemon in Pokemon Legends ZA, who are you guys choosing?
I need to
Wait, say that one more
look at
time.
them.
Out of all the 3 new Pokemon starters in Legends ZA, which is Totodile, Chikorita, and
It's Totodile.
Yeah, Totodile.
Oh,
Totodile, like without hesitation. I love my
Totodile.
boy Totodile.
Oh, I love water Pokemon. So
I know they're so good. Totodile,
yeah,
my
either
goat.
Totodile or Chikorita.
hey, no one going for Tepig.
no one's going for Tepic. I'm a Chikorita guy.
Sorry,
I love
Sorry.
Chikorita. Bailey,
Totodile.
the goat. Or she's the goatess.
Goatus.
Yeah, her
Goatess.
Chikorita and Bailey's like, you know, Chikorita's head whip, iconic. Yeah. Razor Leaf. Yeah. I will say that game, I don't know, man. I'm one of the complainers that the game should have been looking much better.
You're not the only
I
one.
haven't
Oh, I saw
actually seen
screenshots of it.
Like,
Yeah, I
so
haven't seen
there's like
it, but-
one scene in like them showing off like the movement mechanics in the game, and they're like hopping onto a rooftop, and then they use this, like, I don't know what they use, but like there's like this swinging animation. You slide off the rooftop and you do the swinging animation. They were trying, I think they're trying to do something with it, or maybe they just didn't add in all the assets in the trailer, but it looks so bad. It was so, oh, yikes. That was that was a really rough moment where I just had to pause and I was just like, come on, man. Like, yeah, Legends Arceus looked way better than this game. So
I think all Pokemon games should just inherently be built better. I don't know. I think it is literally to the point of where they know that their people are just gonna buy it no matter what, so they can just kind of like do whatever. I don't really know why. Like, if they actually locked in and like did a crazy ass Pokemon game, like it would sell an unbelievable amount. Like, I don't know why they're not doing it.
Saw people say like trying to defend it, being like, "Oh, it's because the Switch can't handle super cool, like super strong graphics and stuff." But then I feel like that's not really an excuse. Then why is
the Switch can
so
run Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3 looks
Yeah.
great.
There's so many other games too.
Yeah, and Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild 2, which looks better than Breath of the Wild. Like, what?
Dude, the Pokemon, I was gonna say that it looks like Power World graphics. And it's tough because obviously, you know, Power World is very inspired. But then like when I was watching it, I was like, oh wow, like maybe they should have made it more like cartoony ? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, multi-billion-dollar company, they can't, you know, do this.
Yeah, I mean, what are they doing? I mean, because what other games do they make? Like that company specifically, I literally don't know.
I think it was just Power World.
No, not Pal World. The
Like
the company
Nintendo?
that makes not Nintendo. The actual
Game Freak.
Game Freak. Yeah. What else do they do?
They do a couple things. I can look it up. Why don't we just like look it up right now? Game Freak Games. They have made Pokemon. What is this game called?
Pokemon?
Little Town Hero. More Pokemon. This
Just
game
that they
called
take games
Giga
and then they freak
Wrecker.
it.
They made a Yoshi game. I don't know how popular that was, but
1991?
they made a Yoshi game in 1991.
Okay, so what we're saying is they only make Pokemon games. So why are they not like? Where is the money going? Is Nintendo just not giving them money? Like, are they just getting like pocket funds? Like literally just lunch money? Like, here you go make your next Pokemon game.
I don't know, man. For those of you who have been keeping up with the Proxy podcast, last episode we started in introducing mini games to the podcast. So we are going to be playing our first mini game with a special guest today.
Ooh,
So
thank
the
you.
stakes are high. That they really aren't. So last episode, we played a music mini game where we basically drafted music from the game, whether EPs or themes, OSTs, and we drafted them into certain categories, like a banger I'd listen to for 24 hours, or a song that I would play at my wedding and stuff like that. So yeah, so this one is going to be completely different. I brought back the wheel though, for this one, involving characters this time. So we have everybody
Gacha
back.
creators coming together.
Yeah.
Gooners
Hold
rise
up. I gotta put my
Gooners
scarf
rise
back
up.
on. All right, it's getting
Gacha
serious.
creators, nah. Gooners, yeah.
Yeah. I saw a post today on Twitter that was like, "We finally did it, boys," and it was the like number of art on Rule 34 for each game, and Zinless has now
Oh.
surpassed every single other Hoyo game.
Wait,
Zinless is the
really?
highest-
Wait, that's
Zinless is the
crazy.
highest. Yeah.
Are there so wait? But oh my god, I would assume that Genshin has the most because it's so
yeah,
big.
actually, well, maybe it was just Honkai, like the Honkai series. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I saw Genshin on there. Oh, except Genshin. Okay, check, got it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, so Genshin's still the highest, I guess. But
Damn, you
give
just
us
started
time.
with
Okay, yeah, give us time.
and we'll
All right,
pass it.
we're catching up quick.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not
I
so
know
sure
you guys
what's
don't know what we're ready for, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
hey everybody! Now we're here at the Proxy mini game that we have for you guys today, and today we are going to do a draft, but not just any draft. We are going to draft our all-time Zenless Zone Zero team. So out of the playable characters, we're going to be drafting them. And we won't do a snake system, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just a little bit easier. Only 3 characters each. Here's the kicker. Here's the little twist. Let's just spin the wheel really quickly to show you one of the items on this wheel. So when you draft a character, they gain one of these traits. Gradually make the team lose their attack stat.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
So there are a lot of fun and funny debuffs that we have attached to these characters, and you're gonna have to. Obviously these are random, but you're gonna have to make the best of it. So Rubee, you'll go first, and then. As age myself, everybody have their pens and papers out. You know, this is a NBA style draft, everybody. With the first
Ready.
pick in the ZZZ proxy draft, who does Rubee select?
Oh, like I give you a character?
Yeah, give me a character, and then we'll spin
Oh.
the wheel for the debuff.
All right, Jane Doe.
Jane Doe. Okay. Let me write these down too. Jane Doe. Let's spin the debuff wheel.
Monka.
What happens to Jane
What
Doe?
are they going to bring to the team?
Oh, that was so
Jane
close.
It's okay. She's got the
Dang.
dodges. She's got the multiple dodges.
You know what? Yeah, maybe that will save me.
Yeah.
Oh my
You just have to do a
goodness.
perfect run.
Oh gosh.
No hit gamer.
Ooh.
Caesar.
With the second pick of the ZZ Proxy Pod draft, Az chooses Evelyn, but can only move in 0.01 times speed.
Dang.
It's okay. She doesn't need to move.
Yeah, exactly. She makes the enemies not move either. So then,
Bruh.
Yeah,
The only thing
exactly.
moving are her assets.
Yeah, but she's like zipping around in like 0.01 speed. So when she's doing her chain attack, she's like,
Oh, so all of her movement
yes,
is what you're saying. Not
she's
just her
moving in
walking.
0.01 speed.
Oh, awesome.
how are you gonna work around that, Az?
Awesome.
Oh, no. She's still doing big damage though. So I mean,
0.01 speed. Incredible.
well, let's see if your other draft picks can help alleviate that. I don't know how, but
That means
Well-
longer ult animation.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Just gonna stay at the armpit.
oh, hey, that might be
For
a
5
positive.
minutes. Yeah.
That might be a positive.
Well, I mean, to no one's surprise, lighter.
Okay, we're starting with the
Is my
stunner,
pick. Of
lighter,
course, of course.
and you are taking lighter away from Az. So,
That's okay. I wasn't going to pick it.
all right.
Oh, so we have to be mindful
he's
of
mine.
each other's in team. Okay.
Yeah. See how it works now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to my boy?
Lighter will substitute their weapon with a pool floaty.
That's so funny because Lighter uses his fist. So it's like foam punches.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to hit enemies with a pool floaty.
Hey, those things hurt.
Fair.
You know
You ever
what?
been smacked
Fair.
by those? Those things hurt.
No, he can wrap it around his fist and then
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
With the
Punch with the pool
impact,
floaty. Oh, so smart.
yeah.
Ooh.
Kind of like the knuckle things, except it's a pool floaty and soft.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll make it work. Lighter with pool floaties instead of a W engine. Here we go. And with my pick, because I'm going last, I'm gonna snack someone that could be a little bit more universal so I can pivot away. I'm gonna choose Azrial. I'm gonna choose
What the
Azrial.
What the
Josh
freak?
going for the meta.
Yeah,
Bro's stealing my team away from me.
I know.
Wait, you separated Astra and Evelyn.
That is right.
Yeah.
That
That's a sin, by the way. Separating
You're
them is a
cruel.
sin.
You're a cruel
I am,
person.
I gotta play the game. But even though I do have Astra,
Oh, please.
can no longer hit
Can no longer hit
anomalies.
anomalies?
Oh.
You almost got the worst debuff for Astra.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that said she can't do quick assists.
I
Oh.
forgot what it says there, but there was something to do with assists, so that would have been very bad. But anomalies, I'm all good. You know, she doesn't hit that much, so it's not like I'm losing
No.
too much. That would have been bad
Now you can just pick a
for
crit
Jane
team.
Doe. Okay.
Mhm.
What was the other one that we had? Lighter, you had the pool floaty. I did not take that away. Okay, there we go. I gotta remember I gotta take them away from the list. Okay. Here we go. Ruby.
Oh. Can I go with Bernice?
Bernice, of course you can. So Jane Doe and Bernice. How are you feeling about that, H?
Great. Great.
Wait, maybe I should change it.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to think of who else.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do
Yeah.
not on my accord.
You
This
stay-
is
you stand on
competition,
business.
no
You
mercy.
stand on business, Ruby.
Wait, hold on. I can help you, H. There's Miyabi. I over here. We don't know. We don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows, guys?
I see that smirk on your face.
Don't worry, I'm not mean.
Okay. Well, we choose Bernice for a second round pick here, but
Oh.
What 4-piece?
Must use the 4-piece Fang Metal set.
Oh, 4-piece Fang medals.
Which
I don't even
is
know what
not
that
that
does.
bad, actually. You know, all things
Oh,
considered.
What's the set?
It gives like
I know it by like
you get
stats,
like
not by name.
either crit rate or you
Physical
get like
damage.
something physical damage bonus.
I see.
Wow.
And then
We
the
love
4th piece is whenever a squad member inflicts an assault on an enemy, the equipper deals 35% additional damage to the target for 12 seconds.
So nothing. You get nothing from that. Well, you do get some physical because I think all agents do physical before they do the elemental, right? So I mean that'll buff that at least.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's better than a nerf.
Yeah, better than 0.01 speed.
True.
Don't worry, Az. We're coming up with you next. What is your next
Yeah,
character?
Give me Coleta.
Okay.
Ooh.
The second strongest stunner for Evelyn, Kaleda. But what does Kaleda bring with her? When switched into, you put on drunk glasses, so the screen turns like super wobbly, super drunk.
Like you literally can just
At-
auto play the game.
First
I believe,
form,
with
second
her.
form, integral.
0.01 speed, right?
Yeah. So it's
Not
not
for
that
Evelyn,
bad.
I know, but Coleta won't be on. Coleta will swap in and press E, and then that's it, and then she's out of there.
Yeah, so it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. You're only loopy for like 1 point some
little bit.
seconds. Not that bad.
yeah.
Okay. What was the one before, chat? Sorry, the Fang Metal, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I removed it. Did I? Hopefully I removed it. I did remove it this time. Ha! Okay. Age.
Okay, I have a plan.
Okay.
I think for my plan to work, I need at least a proper DPS.
Okay.
So we'll go Miyabi.
Okay.
Question: do these characters have mindscapes?
I'm assuming it's M0.
M0. Yeah, to stay relatable.
Okay,
to stay
okay.
relatable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll
Choosing
take my
Miyabi this
DPS.
late from us, I feel like it's like if we were to draft in basketball, like if we didn't choose Michael Jordan first,
pick.
if we didn't choose LeBron James first, that's crazy. So
we all
Miyabi
picked
goes in
our
the
faves
second
first,
round
okay?
here.
In true Gunnar fashion, we picked our faves.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But Miyabi isn't just Miyabi. What does she also bring to your team?
This makes or breaks my team because my next pick is
Oh,
what about the alt?
Every ult on your team will flash your screen.
that's
does
a
that
ray right
anyway.
You
there.
got a
Flash in what
flashbang
way?
on screen.
Oh yeah, flash in what way? Good question. Eh?
With light, not lighter, with light.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
like perfect.
It's not that bad. Not that
Okay.
bad.
Not the worst. I'll just close my eyes whenever I press U or Q.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Not bad at all. And we remove that. Miyabi's off the table, which is a little bit of a bummer to me. Let's see. Hey, do you guys want to give me a Soldier Zero?
We can choose
I'll let
unplayable
you guys
units
decide.
right now.
This episode will come out when Soldier Zero comes out. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide if you let me get it or not.
I'm feeling merciful today, so
Yeah, that's fine.
You can.
Go for it.
Okay. I will snag Soldier Zero Ambi. I think she
Show us
is
how it's
going
done.
to be one of our stronger DPSs to match up with the Miyabis, the Jane Doe Bernices, and the very slow Evelyn. So Soldier Zero is my pick. But what debuff does she come with?
you have to add this in your next guide.
Oh yeah, canonically, like oh no. What is this?
Oh,
Wow.
I'm
Amazing.
stuck with
Hey.
1-star drives and a 3-star engine.
Go to
God.
We know
Gacha
Soldier
Soldier
Zero to
Zero's
need
guide is a little
stats.
crazy.
So this is
What?
big Sag.
An attack unit needing stats.
I know, right?
I don't think so.
No. A little bit chatted, but Azrial could help out with that a little bit with attack buff. You never know. Rubee, to round out your cast, you got a strong team of Anomaly. Who's your third?
There would be Caesar.
Caesar. Okay.
Caesar King.
Goated.
I hope I didn't take that away from anyone.
No, you needed that.
No.
The 1 HP.
There is no mercy.
It was, well, it was either. Well, I mean, I had Caesar or Seth. Like, those two characters. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, all
I
right,
did
let's
take away the
Diva.
healing from you from Asher, so I think Caesar King was probably the last.
Yeah,
pick
this
you
is a
had.
team that I use quite a lot.
Imagine you can't use skill.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
okay.
kind of good though. That's kind of good though.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
only
wait, that's
attack or damage with
Okay.
parries.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
great.
fine.
Okay,
Oh.
wait, that's
Yep.
synergizes.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Hey, yippee!
You can imagine how that'd be bad for somebody else though.
Yeah.
But wow, how fortuitous. Caesar's EX special is a parry. There you go. It can you can
The one agent who would
you can
synergize super well with
yeah,
this.
defensive assist, which is
Yep.
oh wow, what the heck, man.
Suffering from success.
You got a jail
No way.
not jail out a free card. What is it called? A free pass? What is it called?
Yeah.
Monopoly?
Get out of jail.
Yep.
free.
Yeah. Oh, Jane's at 1 HP scares me.
So, question:
Yes.
does the character have to be drip marketed?
Oh.
If it's one of the 1.7 characters, I could low-key allow it, but like again, this
Well,
is
we
very
don't know who's
involved with like
1.7, but I mean, going off the set that they revealed, can I throw Vivian on my team? If not, we'll do Lucy.
let's see what the debuff is, and then we'll go from there.
Diva
Sure.
first.
Yeah, I got
Um,
you.
Because like we don't know Vivian's kit technically, so I don't want to be like
Yeah, I don't
if
know
we're
what her
trying to
kid is,
vote,
but I
like,
know
based off,
she's
like, the
definitely
team
going to
synergy.
be.
Yeah, I think
Ether
Vivian's a good
Anomaly.
pick though. So we'll roll. Let's see what you get. Vivian, but
Okay, yeah, we'll do Lucy because we don't know what her attacks are.
every 3 hits will
Oh.
heal enemies instead
Oh.
of damage.
Oh,
Oh.
sick.
Oh,
Okay, awesome,
hey.
dude. What a team!
Yeah.
What a
Heal
team! I love that.
enemies.
Lucy who
Hey,
can heal
yeah.
enemies. You thought I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say
but Lucy doesn't
Sunbringer?
even
No.
attack.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna attack with Lucy. I'm literally just gonna throw my skill and swap off.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah. And you don't even do that much damage anyway, so like it's a dent. Okay.
Oh, what about
Lucy.
the boars? Chat saying. Do her
Do what?
boars count?
Oh, the boars do
The
count.
boars attack
Every
technically.
3 attacks. Oh wait, the boars do count.
Oh,
Wow.
it's
Because
fine.
that's part of her
Just
kit.
don't- I just won't put drive discs on her. I just won't build her. I just won't buff.
Yeah, she's
I'll take the
She's
base
there.
buff.
Yeah. H.
This is probably pretty int, meta-wise, but I must go where my heart wants to take me. So, my final character, Lycon.
Lycon.
Oh wow. No.
At least he's ice.
Wow.
I knew it, chat. Stop saying I knew it. Stop. No.
That's
I-
a good
It's
team.
just-
I don't even
He's
think I'd
ice,
be able
okay?
to clear whatever stage we're doing with my team.
Who gets all my field time? Who knows?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
But
on-field
they'll be
characters
fighting.
on Age's team. But hey, you never know. The debuff might be able to help you here. Who knows? Well, Lycon joined your team, but with...
He's there to mog.
Oh, no.
Oh?
He will
Oh,
invert all
wow.
your controls at random intervals.
Love that.
Does that include mouse clicking?
I believe it
Uh-oh.
does.
Uh oh.
At random
Left click would be
intervals.
dodge.
Yeah, directional stuff, mouse clicks.
You have to pay attention.
Yeah,
I like
be on
how
your toes a little
My
bit.
debuffs? My debuffs are all skill issue.
Oh, it's-
Blind me. Play better with
Oh, yeah, it's like
inverted
the
controls.
senses.
Yeah.
And then there's the pool noodles.
The pool noodles.
That's the best one.
Yeah, that is the best one.
Honestly.
With my team.
Okay, because trigger is way too far out, I don't want to do that. I will. I think I gotta go with the second best stun option for Soldier Zero. And that probably is Ching Yi. I gotta go Ching
Very
Yi.
good.
Okay.
Oh, chat's right. She's a regular Anby. Had the two Anbys on the same team.
Should I go regular
Double the
Ambi?
burgers.
Oh,
No,
that'd be
just go
cute.
Chingy if you did. I mean, it would be cute, yes.
I mean, depending. No, because like let's say like I can't basic attack or something, then Ambi would be better because you know Chingy like relies on her basic to build up her thing, right? So.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Josh is metagaming right now.
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
gotta
the
be
know.
future.
careful. Again, I gotta be careful. But I'll just choose the best option that's available. What is my debuff? What does my Chingy
How
bring?
funny would it be if it spins uncontrollably so you can't aim?
Oh.
Oh,
Voice commands. Oh wow.
can only
So I have to
attack
say
via
basic
using
attack,
voice
basic
command.
attack, basic attack, basic attack, special, basic attack,
Basic,
basic
basic,
attack.
basic, 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 basic.
Basic attack, basic attack.
It's
time to yap, Josh.
No. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my voice.
You sound like a machine gun.
Well, let us know down in the comments which team you would be choosing and which debuffs as well you know the corresponding debuffs you'd be going with. I mean, we got some pretty good teams. So
No, we did not. No, I did not.
0.01 speed Evelyn.
Evelyn, who moves at 0.01 speed. Kalena, who gets drunk. And Lucy, who every 3 hits heals the enemy, which apparently the boars count. Which means by the time I get 1 attack in with Eve, the boars healed them.
But think about it. It's
no.
content. Like I would love to see that. Yeah. Mine is only Jane Doe 1 HP, and then the rest is like okay, it's fine. But that's a unique
Oh my-
team right there.
Yeah.
yeah, you got one of like you have 2 options, right? Astra and Caesar. You got that option to protect your Jane Does, and you got a scot free with the parry one. Ah.
Ruby actually lucked out.
Yeah, I got
know.
lucky. Beginner's
It's a
luck.
skill issue.
The other options I had was don't get signature W engine, which isn't that bad. Can't use their special. So like Asher,
That
yeah,
would've been
not
crazy.
using special. What the hell? She can't do
Yeah.
anything. Can only use their ult after you eat a burger.
Oh
That
my
would've
god,
been
that would
so
be
good for
perfect if
Soldier
you got
Zero.
Ambi.
Yeah.
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 Has minus 100 crit rate, so they're never critting.
Amazing.
Every basic makes you lose 1% HP. Instead of you defensive or evasive assisting, your character swaps in and goes to sleep. Your team gets
So-
confused sometimes and hits themselves. Oh, sorry, yeah?
I was gonna say that was the one that you almost got with Astra.
Yeah. So that would be terrible because my characters would be asleep constantly.
Snooze.
Randomly freeze when you're on the field. When your team uses an ult, you can exclusively only use that single character's ult. Spin uncontrollably. So let's say you're using, I don't know, like a gun character or like a, you know, like Haramasa, like you're just shooting blanks everywhere. Instead of moving at 0.01 speed, you move at 1,000 speed. And then
That would have been nice.
Speed.
and then uses 1% of team HP to deal any damage from that character. So if that character was like Ching Yi, I would be screwed because every instance of damage, I'd be drained.
Amazing.
Great debuff.
Basic attack.
Here
Basic
you go.
attack. basic
Chat,
attack,
let us know what
basic
you guys
attack,
let us know
basic
which
attack,
team you
basic
guys
attack.
choose.
It's like
Yeah.
Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Attack. Go. Dodge. Parry.
Basic,
That's
basic,
the
basic,
best
basic,
character
basic,
you
basic,
could have got
dodge,
that
basic,
on.
basic, basic,
Yeah.
basic, hold basic.
E, hold E.
Oh yeah. Attack. Skill.
Okay. Well, that's the game and pretty much all the time we had for today's podcast. So, first, let us introduce ourselves. I think that's that's a great way to do it. Introduce ourselves
Had to
with
outro,
our
Oh,
guest.
Oh, hey. Well, thank you so much for having me on here. Thank you to the host. I had a lot of fun being on here. The minigame was definitely something new that I never thought about doing, like a team and adding debuffs. I'm glad I got really lucky with that, so thank you. It was like the podcast gosh just heard. They were like, oh, let's help Ruby out because I have skill issues. But yeah, no, I had a really fun time being on here, and I learned a lot about you guys as well, ZZZ Lore too. I love that we talked about, gooning, our first awakenings. Yeah, no, thank you so much for having me on. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Amazing. Got it.
Yeah, and of course, thank you to the community, the audience, if you're watching this as well. Make sure to like, thumbs up, comment what you guys liked about the section.
That's
and
right.
that is my outro.
Exactly.
That is my outro.
Also, make sure that you guys catch Rubee's own podcast.
Oh,
You're gonna speak
gosh.
to that.
Oh, thank you. I do have my own thing that I started this year. It's my own podcast. It's called Gacha Tourist. Because
amazing.
I am a tourist myself. So when you had me on Zenless, I was like, oh, I hope like I'm able to catch on to like the topics that you guys are discussing, which for the most part I think I did. But yeah, it's where I interview creators of all sorts of gacha. Literally, it doesn't have to be even related to gacha. Voice actors, cosplayers. That is the goal. So yeah, that is my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe in the future I can have you guys on. The Proxy Podcast X Gacha Tourist.
Oh, that would be
the
so
crossover.
fun.
The
The
podcast
crossover. Yeah, thank you for having me once again.
Thanks for coming.
I was gonna say you're just gonna have to say the name because it's completely not correct on what I'm looking at right now.
Wait, for which one?
No, Josh, whoever's going next, whoever you're pointing at. I can't see who you're pointing at.
Oh, right, because I'm pointing in a different direction and you guys are okay. Azrial.
Okay. For me, you were pointing at your stream, and then I was
My
like,
bad,
oh,
my
the
bad.
stream, and then it was age.
Sorry. My bad.
No, you're good. Yes, my name is Azrial Vanity. I mainly yap about ZZZ Lore. I'm going to be doing variety soon. I think horror games are on the list right now. I'm probably going to stream Monster Hunter Wilds soon as well.
Yes.
But yeah, if you're interested in ZZZ Lore, that's like literally my thing. That's all I yap about. And same name on YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, thank you guys for having me on again, Josh. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. Y'all are awesome. And Rubee, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, it's nice meeting you. I had a question. Do you prefer to be called Azrial or Vanity? Because I called you Vanity.
Yeah, anything. You can. I literally don't care. Yeah,
I'll
you can do either
Azrial.
one.
Because when I said Vanity, I was like, wait, okay.
Yeah, some
nice
say
meeting you.
Az, some say Azzy. Yeah, it's whatever.
Oh, okay.
Azzy's so cute.
Yeah, that's a cute nickname.
All right, you're Azzy from now on.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that works.
I'm okay. Wait, I did close your stream because I'm still watching it. There, I was about to leave the call accidentally.
That's the real outro, just leaving.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm Agekk, Agekk. I don't know how to pronounce my username either. And I play lots of gacha games as well. Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999. Those are the ones I currently am actively playing on stream. And yeah, I do a lot of like reactions to story and miscellaneous things on YouTube, and I also post singing covers once in a while. And it was always a blast to be here with everyone. So thank you guys for having me as well. And it was also nice to meet you, Rubee.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy because I feel like I lurk in a lot of people's stream, but then I never chat. So this is like my first time really getting to sit down and talk. Besides for Josh, I know Josh for the past 2 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
Right, Josh, your turn.
all right.
Eos' turn.
It's your host with the
Eos' turn.
most. I have noticed on my screen, I got a little self-conscious. I've been progressively getting more red while wearing this like, wintry like suit when it's like almost 70 degrees outside. So I need to take this off immediately. But before I do, my name is Josh. I play a bunch of ZZZ Zone Zero content. Obviously we host a podcast. We host a bunch of different fun collaborative events, including these amazing people. That's it for Proxy Podcast episode 4, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining, and let us know if you would like to see other fun segments, or maybe you guys have a fan favorite guest that we'd like to bring on the channel, or maybe some of the old folks that we brought onto the channel. Hey, let us know down in the comments below, and make sure you guys go check out all the amazing folk here at their respective channels. See you guys next time on the Proxy Podcast. NPC wave, everybody. NPC wave. NPC wave.
Bye bye.
And Rubee
Wait,
wave.
I wonder-
Yeah.
Hold on. I have a hand wave. Hold up.
Oh, we do have a hand wave.
Let's go.
Can I do this?
Oh,
There we go. Bye-bye.
amazing.